Welcome to our quiz video. Get ready to test your knowledge, challenge yourself, and have some fun. Grab a pen and paper, keep track of your answers, and see how well you do by the end. Let's jump right in and see who's the quiz champion.
Who was Hosea and Gomer's first child? Jezreel. Why did the Lord promise to protect Ebed-Melech? He had faith in the Lord. How many daughters did Reuel, Moses' father-in-law, have? He had 7 daughters. What kind of wood did Solomon use to make his carriage? He used wood from Lebanon. What was Rahab's profession? She was a prostitute. How much manna was each person supposed to gather from Israel for 6 days? Each person collected 1 omer per day for the first 5 days, and 2 omers on the 6th day. What did Jacob tell his sons to do with his body after he died? He instructed them to bury him in the tomb of his ancestors. How long was Aeneas, who was paralyzed, confined to his bed? He was bedridden for 8 years. Who wrote his child's name on a tablet? That was Zechariah. What does Proverbs chapter 6 say about a man who commits adultery? He lacks sin. Who told Jacob to leave Laban with his family and belongings? It was the Lord who commanded him. How long did Eli serve as a judge for Israel? He judged Israel for 40 years. How old was Noah when the flood happened? He was 600 years old. What did Abraham refuse to take from the king of Sodom after rescuing his people? He accepted nothing at all. According to the book of Titus, who should be taught to have strong faith, love, and perseverance? Older men should be taught these traits. How did Isaiah chapter 16 describe the daughters of Moab at the fords of the Arnon? They were described as like fleeing birds and scattered nests. What will those in white clothes hold while standing before the Lamb? They will hold palm branches. How many generations are there from David to Jesus? There are 28 generations. Who made the bitter water at Marah drinkable, and how? Moses made it drinkable by throwing a log into the water. How many years did Noah live after the flood? He lived for 350 more years. How long did Sarah live? She lived for 127 years. Who did Jesus say was without deceit? He referred to Nathanael. Who did an angel wake up at night, telling him to get up quickly? Peter was the one woken by the angel. Who ran away, leaving his garment in a woman's hand. That was Joseph. According to 1 John chapter 1, who is God? God is described as light. What happened to the manna gathered for the next day, except on the Sabbath? It would rot and smell bad. Which disciple brought a boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish to Jesus? That was Andrew. Which nation was King Balak in charge of? He was the king of Moab. Who were the 2 sons born to Lot by his daughters? The sons were Moab and Ben-Ammi. Which fruit did Paul hope the Philippians would be filled with? He prayed they would be filled with the fruit of righteousness. Who was King Saul's concubine? Her name was Rizpah. What did Jesus compare false prophets to? He compared them to ferocious wolves. How old was Jacob when he spoke to Pharaoh? He was 130 years old. What did Jeremiah offer to the Rechabites? He offered them pitchers full of wine and cups. What did the elders pray that the Lord would make Ruth, like whom? They prayed she would be like Rachel and Leah. Who is Jesse, King David's father, firstborn son? His firstborn son was Eliab. Whose eyes lit up when he tasted a little honey? That was Jonathan. How old was Adam when he had his son Seth? Adam was 130 years old. How old was Joshua, son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, when he died? He died at the age of 110 years old. Which king blessed Abraham after the battle against Kedorlaomer? Melchizedek, the king of Salem, blessed him. What did Boaz say Ruth did better in her last act of kindness? He said, she did well not to go after younger men. What is the name of the cave where David hid from King Saul? It was called Adullam. How long did Adam live in total? He lived for 930 years. When did the work on the house of God in Jerusalem stop according to the book of Ezra? It stopped until the second year of Darius's reign. If revenge for Cain is said to be 7 times, how many times would it be for Lamech? It would be 77 times. How many questions did Tadenai, Shetharbozenai, and their friends ask those building the temple in Ezra? They asked 2 questions. What object did Elisha bring to the surface of the water? He brought up an axe head. What was Simon Peter's job before following Jesus? He was a fisherman. How long did Zedekiah rule in Jerusalem? He ruled for 11 years. Who was the firstborn son of Seth, Adam's son? His name was Enosh.